Amalgamated Rural Teachers Union of Zimbabwe, Obert Masaraure.
Good morning. I bring warm greetings from the fighting people of Zimbabwe, and I feel so honored to be speaking standing on the soil of the Irish people, a people we share a bit of some common history with. Yes, indeed, we share a bit of some common history of having fought against British colonialism, and we are so excited to see how much you have progressed 100 years on after you defeated the imperialists from Britain. Yes, in 1922, when you got independence, you marched towards a democratic dispensation. But in Zimbabwe, we remained trapped. We remained trapped in a serious dictatorship. Today, as we receive this award from the frontline defenders, we don't only view it as a recognition, it is also a reminder of the agents of now. It is also a reminder of the task which is on our shoulders as a generation of Zimbabweans. We have a task to try to resolve, to take over from our forebears who managed to crush colonialism then, and we have a task now to ensure that we deal with the dictatorship now and we produce a more democratic Zimbabwe, a society where justice, freedom, and equality is enjoyed by all. Now, I come from a constituency which is supposed to be speaking purely to issues to deal with education and labor justice. But we have the luxury to confine ourselves to the same. We don't have the luxury, realizing that whatever we face in the classroom, whoever learner is dropping out from the classroom, the poverty that we are suffering as teachers is a product of misgovernance at a national level. So we don't have the luxury to confine ourselves to the fight for labor justice and inclusive access to education. We also fight for a democratic Zimbabwe. We fight for better governance of our people. What is the agents of now in the classroom? We are trapped in a situation where a ruling party chooses to abuse schools, to abuse learners, to abuse teachers in pursuit of private political gains, where learners are frog-marched out of a classroom to attend a political gathering of one political party, where teachers are forced to make contributions and donations to sustain the political interest of one political party. That's unacceptable, and it's also against the spirit of the Oslo Declaration on Safe Schools, and that is the mandate we have, the mandate we are pursuing. We are trapped in a situation where education is not inclusive to our people, where over 840,000 of our learners dropped out of school in 1 year. Why? Because there is a government which is choosing to impose austerity measures on our people and deny them basics. Why? Because we have a government which has chosen to be corrupt, extremely corrupt, and loot everything towards personal gain against the interests of the majority of our people. We have a situation where our teachers earn just 25% of what is the poverty datum line in my republic, where a teacher would earn USD $100 per month and is expected to live at a time where poverty datum line is around $600. That is a crisis we have to confront, and we confront it now. But we are well aware that that crisis emanates from the broader governance crisis, which is the crisis that we confront. Whenever we speak against this, we find people being shot on the streets, like what happened in August 2019, where 6 died on the spot and over 60 were injured. Whenever we choose to speak, we find ourselves being abducted and tortured, like what has happened to me in the past 2 years, being abducted and tortured twice by my own government. When we choose to protest against the price increases, we find ourselves being dragged into a captured judicial system. In the case of myself, being charged with treason because we are saying the prices are beyond our reach. So these are the excesses we have to deal with as a people. And when we get this award, it reminds us of the agents of now. We call upon the citizens of the world to assist us to be able to help ourselves. Our country has been trapped in contested and disputed elections for a very long time. The last election, which we held in 2018, was disputed, and our government still carries the burden of illegitimacy. And we are going to another election in 2023. It can only be an opportunity for Zimbabwe to change itself if we get support from all of you around the world. We urge government and states around the world to stop supporting in any way the dictatorship in Zimbabwe, which is ruining the people and denying the people of Zimbabwe an opportunity to move on. I want the teachers of Zimbabwe, thank you for recognizing the little efforts they are doing to try to improve their own lives and the lives of the learners they teach. We really appreciate, and I'm just a messenger, and they send me to say, I thank you.